The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt has become one of the best entries in the RPG genre in recent history. Its story revolves around Geralt, a monster hunter whose goal is to protect his daughter from the Wild Hunt. The open world in The Witcher 3 is absolutely breathtaking and has a lot of content to explore, including many in-depth side quests. This game takes many typical fantasy tropes and adds a darker and mysterious twist to them. Combat is also one of the best parts of The Witcher 3, and the boss fights are fun yet very challenging at higher difficulties.
Damn, inactive. Maybe I can start it up.
The first thing you must accept on your warrior's journey is that you will lose. So what better game to teach you how to handle frustration than the one infamous for its "you died" screen? Deep and Dark Universe. Delve into an epic dark fantasy universe stricken by the curse. Explore its intricate world design, full of hidden passages, dungeons, and secrets. Dark Souls also requires you to learn each boss's attack patterns, much like you must do with each character's moveset if you intend to play fighting games regularly. For a more authentic medieval experience, look no further than Kingdom Come Deliverance. In this game, you play as the son of a blacksmith who is thrust into extraordinary circumstances, leading him to join a rebellion against the king in a quest for revenge. This journey will allow you to shape the land of Bohemia from top to bottom, requiring you to be mindful of your conduct and decisions. Will you be an honorable warrior, exemplifying how the kingdom should be? Or will you be a vengeful fighter, spilling blood to avenge your losses? The choice is yours.
They're all over! Run!
Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning is a rebuilt version of the original game, which had a notably unusual development and release. Despite its success, the original development studio closed shortly after its release. However, a group of developers came together to revive the title, offering an RPG experience that is truly worth playing. Set in a vast world torn apart by war, the game lets you face terrifying monsters and foes. You'll need to develop your character into the ultimate warrior to survive the challenges ahead. With all the DLC from the original game included, there's plenty to enjoy in Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. Breath of the Wild is considered one of the best games ever made by many, and it's worth every penny. In this game, you play as a unique version of Link, a survivor of the calamity caused by Ganon. Ganon took control of the ancient guardians of Hyrule, which were meant to protect the people, and turned them against the kingdom. Zelda has sealed Calamity Ganon away, but to save the realm, you must free the ancient beasts, retrieve the Master Sword, and stop Ganon once and for all. Reigns. Kings and Queens is a delightful medieval-themed game that blends elements of simulation, strategy, and card games, all wrapped in a charming RPG-style package. In this game, you play as a monarch attempting to break a curse placed on your throne by the devil. You'll answer simple questions posed by your citizens, advisors, and companions, with each choice impacting various aspects of your kingdom, such as happiness and wealth. The game's aesthetic is simple yet highly effective. It looks fantastic on the Switch in both docked and handheld modes, with no performance issues or quirks. The controls are straightforward, making it easy to immerse yourself in the game. If you're looking for a game that truly captures the essence of medieval warfare, then Ancestors Legacy is the one for you. In this game, you can choose to play as one of 4 different nations: Viking, Anglo-Saxon, German, or Slav, and then engage in battles across Europe to conquer and claim everything. However, this game isn't just about the battles. It requires you to think like a real commander, using terrain and various strategies to overcome your enemies while also maintaining and managing your base of operations. So be the best leader you can be and secure your legacy for centuries to come.
Move! They're attacking us!
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer.
A bit more Viking than medieval, we grant you, but Hellblade? Senua's Sacrifice is undeniably one of the most unique video games ever created, with a clear purpose that must be seen and experienced to be fully understood. In the game, you play as Senua, a woman who has lost her lover and is desperate to reclaim his soul. Her journey will test her mind, body, spirit, and sanity. Experience a game about mental health from the perspective of a warrior and witness how deeply it affects you. If you're a fan of management and simulation games, Graveyard Keeper is a standout choice. Often compared to games like Stardew Valley, it offers a quirky twist on the genre. Instead of a typical farming storyline, your character is hit by a car and wakes up to manage a graveyard under the guidance of a sentient skull. Set in a medieval theme but humorously advertised as historically inaccurate, the game involves managing the graveyard and completing various odd missions. It features a short introduction and a steep learning curve, making it more suitable for experienced gamers. The game boasts engaging characters, witty writing, and a charming yet creepy aesthetic. Despite a few minor quirks, it remains a visual gem. Graveyard Keeper is a unique addition to the Nintendo Switch lineup, offering hours of fun for those willing to research and navigate its challenges. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to embark on a grand journey through some of the most perilous places in the world, Darkest Dungeon will give you a taste of that experience. At first glance, it appears to be an RPG roguelike where you recruit adventurers to join you on quests. However, you quickly realize that you must care for your team, as the quests take a toll on them physically, mentally, and emotionally, and when they die, they're gone for good. If you think you can keep it together, you'll want to check out the grand adventure that is Darkest Dungeon. We can say that it is one of the best games on the list. After all the lists where we've placed Skyrim at or near the top, it was inevitable it would appear here too. Skyrim perfectly embodies the medieval fantasy genre. You can become a knight, battle dragons, learn magic, and experience everything in between. This game is so expansive that people are still playing it today, striving to complete every quest and challenge, and that's not even counting the extensive mod support. So if you're looking for one of the best medieval games ever, it's Skyrim.
Never should have come
Bad
here.
time to get lost.